Hi, this is Rajkumar D, Assistant Professor from Department of Information Technology, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So, in this lecture series about mobile computing, introduction to mobile computing subject, in this lecture we are going to discuss about the mobile computing security. So, which comes under the subject introduction to mobile computing. So, what is security? So, security means having an environment safe or having a things safe. So, here also in the mobile computing, we need to employ proper security so that no other intruder or person who is not authorized sneaks into our environment and he either damages, steals, or destroys the infrastructure information or whatever in case. What is security in mobile computing? So, security in mobile computing is considered to be very critical because of the sensitive nature of the data handled by the mobile devices. For example, we have username, passwords, and we used to have a lot of personal files, and we used to have a lot of documents in mobile. We used to send across multiple networks. Suppose if we are sending a document using WhatsApp, or suppose if we are sending a document used in the network, so how it is maintained safe in network is also considered. So that nowadays this cyber crime or different types of crimes is also increasing, so that we need to make sure that proper security is employed in the mobile computing environment. So we use mobile devices such as smartphones or tablets, or often we are using it for a wide range of activities, including financial transactions. We use net banking, and we are having personal conversations or communications, and it is across used across different networks. It may be a private Wi-Fi or a public Wi-Fi, so which makes the mobile computing environment an attractive target for malicious invaders. So we need to provide best practices and high performance security managing process, so that we employ proper security in mobile computing. So first one is the authentication and authorization. So we all know that we are having this username and password in almost everywhere. So likewise, we use password protection. In mobile, we use biometric authentication like fingerprint sensors, then facial recognition, then iris scanning, and for enhanced security. Nowadays, the most popular is two-factor authentication, where we use an extra layer of security when data is being accessed. Next comes the encryption and decryption. So, like any other encryption and decryption process, we use ciphertext, so that even though the unauthorized data is driven makes our data loss, it is not being accessed by the intruder or person who has access in the networks. And we use secure communication protocols using the HTTPS, which provides a very good security environment in the networks. Next one is the application security, where we use different app permissions, so that we are able to manage and review different app permissions. Whereas an app may not be permitted to access camera, like that we use different app permissions. And we have to always make sure that we are going to download from reputable sources. So official stores like Google Play Store or ice this Apple App Store is alone used for downloading apps or any other applications. Next one is the device management. So we are going to use a remote wipe, where suppose if your data is our device is lost, we are able to wipe the data from a remote place. And next comes the um, mobile device management solutions, where we employ different types of security policies, different settings, and different monitoring compliances within the organization, so that we employ mobile device security. Next comes the network security. We have to make sure that always we have to make sure that we use private Wi-Fi's and not public Wi-Fi's, which may be having sensitive access. Next one, we have the firewall protection, where we use these firewalls and other security measures to protect against the unauthorized access from the networks. And regular software updates is also very important, so that our applications are up to date with the latest security patches and updates. And we can enable automatic update also, and make sure that all the glitches and other bugs are properly fixed and used. Next one is the antivirus softwares. Then we have different apps so that we can scan our mobile devices or mobile computing interfaces for different viruses, and make sure we have the error free environment. And the best practice is to have the proper user awareness and education of how to use all these applications, so that we educate the users about the best practices, and what are all the potential threats we are having, and how we are able to avoid those things. And safe browsing habits is also have to be cultivated, so that our environment is safe and secure. Next, we have the backup. So, like any other security applications, we need to provide proper backup, and so that we have the proper backup in case anything goes wrong. So, if the data is lost or device is failed, okay, we can take the data from the backup device. So next one is zero trust securities, and we are having different types of security applications and security models, so that we trust no one, and we employ a proper security and environment, and we make sure that we use the proper security environment. Yeah, that's all with the mobile computing security platforms. We'll meet in the next session.